What's up, guys? It's by now. Do you guys want to see my Papo dinosaur collection? This is my home theater room that I'm in right now, and I intend to get a bit more shelving in here. So I'm going to display all my Papo dinosaurs on the shelf. All right, and then I'm going to display some Hammond collection stuff by the Jurassic World line, which is my favorite. Maybe mixed with some vehicles, because I think the vehicles are just fine in terms of fitting with the Hammond collection. They're all in scale, of course, but I think the details on them, and I might even have the Jungle Explorer painted a little bit more movie accurate. Just a few minor touches, but check this out. Looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, reminds me of the Jurassic Park one. Triceratops. But this is by Papo. They're relatively affordable, and I mean the detail on these things. The detail on these Papos are amazing. Now, you got to be cautious because they're not all in scale with one another, okay? I believe, however, the T-Rex is in scale with it, so that counts for a lot, doesn't it? But there are a few that are out of scale, and I'll try to point some of them out. So here's the T-Rex. Triceratops is probably one of my favorite models by Papo. Looks amazing. This T-Rex is okay. It kind of takes after the stance of the Jurassic Park one at the end of the film, and there's even a brown one, just like this. The jaw has articulation to it, but the skull looks amazing. And yeah, I don't know, the proportions seem a little off. Just slightly, there's something going on with it. I don't know what the deal is. Is the tail too short, the legs too long? The robustness of it is quite all right. Maybe it is fine. It's just the stance is just kind of weird. It's kind of old school traditional resting on the tail, even though it's supposed to just be a pose. But it's just resting a little too prominently on the tail, I feel. But that's fine. That's fine. Nothing's perfect, you know what I'm saying? But not according to our current perception anyway. But nonetheless, yeah, this thing, the paint job is great. And this is one of the first Papos that I received. In fact, I'll show you the first one in just a moment here. Here's the other T-Rex, which I like a little less, even though it's awesome they tried to do an upright standing one that's even on the move. It looks like the V-Rex. The V-Rex from 2005 King Kong, I think, is what inspired this even. Like, look at the skull. It doesn't look Jurassic Parkish. The skull is very different from the other one. This is like the V-Rex. Even has the scraggly teeth and all that going on. Just seems kind of skinny, like it's unhealthy. Feet are pretty damn big. Oh, yeah. They're not too different from this one. But yeah, there are many differences. These aren't the same T-Rex, apparently. But this one's okay. I know a lot of fans really like this one. I just wish it looked more like the Jurassic Park one. Just too skinny something going on here. Too skinny skull looks kind of weird, but in general, like I said, Papo is one of my favorite ones that I have. So in general, these are great. But I mean, I don't want to lie to you guys, you know? And I'm just trying to be honest with myself. Are these perfect? No, I don't think so. Not to my standards, but my standards are probably different than some of yours. Here's the first Papo that I ever got. I saw this at some local toy store, and I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, this looks like the Jurassic Park one from A Lost World. Tiny little head, upright tail, even the same coloration. I was like, this looks like the Lost World one from Jurassic Park. The Lost World. Oh, it even has some cobwebs on. I gotta get those off of it. But this thing is a beauty, isn't it? And even the minor detail on the head and everything, Papo just makes them so nice. Now, one critique I have of this one is the tail is just so damn short. Look at how short the tail is. Come on, make that tail longer. I mean, that's like its primary weapon, you know. I mean, make that tail longer. Bring that thing out. They must go cheap because they want to be able to ship it easy and be space effective and all that. But it's really my only problem with this one. Just that tail. What the heck? But the body and the head, the legs look amazing. And these are all in scale with each other. These ones that I've showed you so far, okay? But we're about to go to a different scale. Here's another one of the scale, the last one of that scale, I think. Styracosaurus, right? Weird little thing. Long neck, big head. It almost looks like a juvenile or something. Tiny tail, but I like the pose, and I kind of like the color on this guy. So there's the Styracosaurus. Oh, yeah. And I think these are still all on the same scale. Here's the Carnotaurus. Really weird stance on this guy. And it could be hard to stand him up. But he looks cool. He kind of looks like the Disney one even. But look at that. The mouth articulates. All right. Yep, that's the Carnotaurus Epic. I think those are... oh, we have one more that supposedly is in scale. But this is like the mutant Jurassic Park 3 inspired Spinosaurus, which I think they also have a more realistic like Spinosaurus, which is smaller and more, you call it bipedal or something? Is that what you call it? It like kind of walks in all fours and all that. But yeah, this one is definitely Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus inspired, and it's huge. It's bigger than any of the other ones that I showed so far, just by a bit larger than the T-Rex. I don't know what scale this guy's in. Oh, this guy, I suppose you could say, is in the same scale because it's a baby T-Rex. Scaled in with the mommy and daddy. You see that? Mouth. Weird, his mouth barely opens. That's fine. For some variety there, and he even has a tongue in there. Cute little guy, though. Looks a lot like the Jurassic Park 3 one. Or Lost World one. And I think they even have a green one. Okay, so now we're going on to a different scale. Although, maybe this one is still in the same scale. I picked this one up when I went on vacation, and I normally don't buy from like those expensive stores, but I was like, oh, it's the, oh, the light went off. Electricity went out. That's okay, right? That's okay. I don't know why the heck that just happened. All the electricity in the house went out. It's fine. That's fine. Okay, it's a Plesiosaurus. I think that's what it is. It's like Nessie. And I just thought this model looks cool. Especially, it looks menacing even in the head. Which you don't want to do with all these toys. You know, want to make them look more like animals or whatever than just fierce monsters. But I think it's cool. This one just looks, it looks pissed. Then I got a couple more. I have like this Dimetrodon, part of the Papo collection. Now this one isn't technically a dinosaur then, right? But that's fine. Something to do with how its legs like go out like this, kind of like a Komodo dragon or whatever. Rather than like more, I don't know what you call it, more supporting its body. So that kind of classes it as not a dinosaur. But pretty cool. Even how the this is, I mean, this one's beautiful, isn't it? This has got to be one of the coolest looking ones. I mean, the tail doesn't seem too short. The skull looks epic. The coloration is there. It just looks very believable in its design. So this might be one of my favorite ones, come to think of it. The Dimetrodon is awesome. I'll just show these two together, all right? The Oviraptor, which is silly kind of. It has a little egg in its hand, but cool for display still. And then the Velociraptor, which is inspired by the Jurassic Park Velociraptor, which is larger in size, no feathers and all that. And they have a few different variations of this. Yeah, the Raptor is one of the first ones I received as well. It's just like, wow, this looks just like the Jurassic Park ones. Kind of. And they even have a brownish one. Then I have two more. That's it. Brachiosaur. And I got this because, of course, it looked like the Jurassic Park one. I remember growing up, my friend had the Carnegie one. I was amazed by it, how much it looked like the Brachiosaur. And we would even play Jurassic Park with our Kenner toys and all that. And since Kenner never made a full-size Brachiosaurus, they made a little baby that came with Grant, but that was it. They didn't even make any sauropods for that matter. But we like had his as a stand-in, even though the scale is way off. Compared to the Kenner figures, it should have been much larger, but that's the best we had. I think it's actually a bit larger than this one even, however, the Carnegie one. But yeah, old memories with that one. But then this one came out, and I bought it and was amazed. I think it does look better than the Carnegie one. But the Carnegie one is cool. I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of nostalgic for me. Maybe one of these days I should try to get one. I really have no idea what they go for in used market. Here's like a young Apatosaurus, right? And this one, look at this. They went all out with this. Nice long tail. It's all curved and whip-like. The neck is kind of pivoted around, looking behind it as if there's like some Allosaurus coming up on its side or something. Or just pissed at something else, I don't know. This one is really cool. Really like this one. Big, thick neck. Yeah, what a nice looking dinosaur. But anyway, what do you guys think about my Papo collection? I think that's it. I think that's all I have, but I'm going to make a shelf and display them. I might have one or two more. I just don't know. I think this is it. Yeah. What do you guys think about that Papo collection so far? I might take a look into see what they have as of in recent years, because I don't know if they've made any nice additions. I haven't really been keeping up to tabs with them all that much, but I'll take a look. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.